That's what I'm saying. We're some strong motherfuckers.
I had done a good job.
Yeah, take a good picture. No, he certainly didn't do a really good picture. Oh, this will let you know you are the first guest.
Oh shit!
Yeah, first guest on the
Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, you the first guest.
We eat already?
I was hungry. Hey, I'm Dave Jones.
I'm Variste.
And we're the boys
With the news.
And today we have the lovely and talented
Nikki Natural. The motherfucking star in this bitch. That's right.
Nikki Natural, y'all.
I'm glad she's here with us today because she just was involved in a very, very tragic car accident. She found her strength to get to us today. Glad you were able to make it. Can you tell everybody what happened?
So, I was trying to get my little boogie on at the African club, but I didn't make it because my friend decided to do a sharp turn on a curve. And, you know, our car, it flipped over like I counted 3 and maybe four times, but I counted 3 times. And then we hit a tree. Car was smushed. So the airbags, glass everywhere. So I was trying to like see how I'm gonna get up out of here before this bitch blow up. And I saw a window, and a little window, and I crawled through. And I don't know, can I show my little?
Yeah, you can show everybody. So.
He gonna see it from here?
Yeah,
or should I go closer?
I mean, we see it in 3D.
Like, oh really?
It's really, really bad.
Well, yeah. So
it's really, really bad.
Oh my gosh.
So you know, my nice thigh. But I'd rather have this
than... Put some
Aquaform
on that. It'll definitely heal that up, though.
I'd rather have this than, you know, my life being taken away.
Yeah, that's a blessing,
you know,
man.
so...
Yeah.
And a couple nails gone, so don't mind... don't mind me. I'll be at Ching Wang Wing tomorrow, you know, to get these fixed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... And I got a crazy headache right now, but nobody would never know. So I'm just I'm gonna drink this tea, this green tea, make probably help me with my headache. But I'm here with the boys, and we gonna knock this out. It was planned. I'm very professional.
Well, I'm happy
and I stick
that
to my
you
word.
was even to come to, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you took us serious when we was talking to you about it.
Yeah.
And you showed up, and even beyond what you was going through, you still came through, and I appreciate that.
Yep, and I was telling her that, it's not your time yet.
For real.
You know, so if
you got a lot of stuff going on.
So you got some things you got to accomplish right here. So that's what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're a fighter.
And it's crazy because like 2 nights in a row, I kept having dreams that I was gonna get shot.
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't gonna get shot. Like, but I felt like this dream was kind of like something's big about to happen to you, but you got this. Like, and it was just God, because when that car was flipping, I'm like, oh my God, like what
stuff like that was happening to me. Some new things are gonna come to you.
Right, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And God knew. I'm like, geez, I'm in a flipping. I'm like just praying. I'm like, Lord, I'm not done yet. Please, I'm not done. Don't take me away from my kids, please. They need me. And when that car stopped, hit that tree, they were like, okay, no branch on my neck. No, okay, I'm good. Let me get out this car before this shit blow up. And I'm here to talk about it. So thank God, and God is real. God is real.
God definitely is.
And He's good. So thank you.
So speak on that note, Nikki Natural. So who is Nikki Natural?
Nikki Natural. Okay, a lot of people get the name Natural and they feel like, oh, your hair ain't natural, your nails ain't natural, your booty ain't natural, your titties ain't natural. Like, oh, that ain't even what it's about. Natural comes, if you look up the definition of natural, it's the innate gift that you have. So when people be like, oh, she's a natural at it.
Okay.
That's what the word natural
I ain't gonna lie, when I heard that, I thought that's what it meant. I really thought that's what it meant.
Right.
I'm like, oh damn, she got a nice natural body. I'm like, okay, all right. I thought that's what it was though, for real.
So for all y'all little trolls that be out, oh, Nikki unnatural. What else they call me? Nikki unnatural. No, bitch. I am natural because I have an innate gift and talent. I'm a motherfucking rapper, bitch. in a year. I was on Love and Hip Hop, motherfucker. I just started rapping last year, bitch. And I'm living out your dreams and my dreams.
Yeah.
What God has for me, no man can come before, honey. So I'm sorry that I'm doing this shit. Like, it is what it is. Shit.
And you've been doing it. I listen to you. And I'm not just saying it because you're sitting here. The music actually is pretty dope.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was a guy that you was rapping with too. I like how y'all kind of.
Oh, that's my little brother,
Yeah,
Poppy Speed.
y'all flow good.
Poppy
together.
Speed. No,
Yeah,
that's
y'all
my
flow good
blood
together.
brother. That's my blood brother. My
Yeah.
little brother.
That's awesome.
He's a singer. He's been grinding. He's real big on Twitter, so we trying to get his following up. But a lot of people, Rock Nation people, a lot of people been reaching out to my brother. So shout out Poppy Speed.
No, he sounds good. Just you know what I'm saying. Y'all sound good together.
We write music together. We perform. We got some like 3 or 4 songs on Apple Music. Go get that. Throw that ass. Neighbors knocking. That's me and my brother. Yeah, go get that. So yeah.
So speaking of your music, Nikki Natural, like I was looking at one of your music videos. So the title "That's Me," right? And so for it to be your first, that's your first debut, right? The first one. So I noticed you made a remix on that. Not a remix, but it was like a remake of that. So you had one original, then you did a second one. It had an Afro beat onto it, and I'm like, oh, this thing is
both of both of them was Afro beats.
Yeah,
okay. But the first one you couldn't really tell until you like listen.
I think you
really
put like a little more bass into the
right. Yeah. But see, the first what happened. See, this is one thing. I'm happy you brought that up because what happened. The first beat is my fave. Like everybody was like, "Why you changed the beat?" I didn't want to change the beat. I didn't want to change the beat. I was so fucking mad. Like, but this is a lesson that I had to learn in the music business. So I didn't buy the beat. The first beat, I didn't buy it. And when I was going to buy it, he had already sold it.
Oh, so it was like one of those like freak-a-leak type things.
Right, so I had to get somebody to try to make something a little close to that beat. And it was just like, fuck, this don't sound like it.
So he made you a similar beat pretty much that was like the same type of beat.
Right, so I was so mad about that, but that's just a life lesson that I learned from. And whenever you do something, buy that fucking beat. It don't matter. Buy that shit.
But to be honest with you, from the audience perspective, you know, me being a listener, you know, sometimes as artists, you know, you may think, oh, this is it. But really, the remake of what was happening is actually, that's it for the viewers.
Right.
Because I'm not going to lie, looking at the new, it sounded like a commercial.
It's more commercial. You're right.
It was more, it's like radio ready.
Yeah,
you know, so
it
and
is.
even when we played it on the sound system, like you can hear the beat, boom.
The bass.
That was saying because I listened to both of them and it was like, dang, it was hidden. I like that one.
It's international. It gives you a little more international feel. Right. Thank you.
And I think you right on the path.
Yeah.
Because most female upcoming artists, you know, usually they have not too much good beats, maybe the flow don't ride.
Right.
You know, it's kind of questionable. Is this really going to be the next big thing?
Yeah.
And I can honestly say, like, listening to your flow and listening to your production, your quality of production, like you on that path. And you have your full package.
Thank you.
I mean, she looked even better, y'all, in person.
Oh, shit.
Like, beautiful. I like the fact that, you know, that you're dark skinned and just beautiful.
Thank you.
You know, because too many times, you know how it is, the colorism in the entertainment industry, they were like, oh, dark skin is not beautiful, and that's not true. You know, you're beautiful dark skin. You know, the same thing like Kelly Rowland. You know, we got representing, and I love it. I love it.
Definitely got to represent for my brown skin, fatty, black. Like I love.
Like as far as like your music and everything, like who has inspired you to? Like as far as like who are the girls that you look up to as far as
honestly, like my sister, she was signed with Po Boy Records, and I don't know if y'all are familiar with Jackie O.
Oh, I know Jackie O. Oh, I know Jackie O.
So I used to be in the studio with my sister and Jackie O. So I was younger, so I'm just sitting back like I like this music. Like so Jackie O was definitely
you used to
my
be
big,
like pretty much when she was doing all her little
my sister was signed with Universal Motown Records. So she used to do like a lot of writing and stuff, like hooks and stuff for Jackie O.
Jackie O got some box too.
Right, exactly. So Jackie O definitely. Nicki Minaj too. Like I'm sorry, growing up I was listening to Nicki Minaj for sure. Like on some when she redid like that Trina song. The single again, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that. She did. This is when whatever. But yeah, so like back then. But Nikki and
it's about like a mixtape.
My chick back.
Right? No, when she did Trina song over.
Oh, you talking about the mixtape?
She's talking about the mixtape.
The mixtape single again. Like she did that. And if he bought them, I'm mad at him. High
yeah,
school,
yeah,
if he
yeah.
bought them, yeah. Like,
Those were,
that was
yeah,
the shit, right? Yeah, so. But Jackie O for sure. That Miami shit, like she was the real queen of Miami.
Okay.
Jackie O.
And speaking of that, like, you know, right now we got crabs and stuff like that. We got some crabs. We didn't get the crab from the king crabs we're talking about, but you know,
I told him I almost gonna make the crab today, but I was like,
he was gonna make king crabs.
No, we was gonna do snow because you said you like snow crabs.
I'm about to say we finna eat on Trick. Oh, we finna eat on Trick, Daddy. No, we.
You know,
speaking of crabs.
So we eating on Trina today.
No, not that. I was actually going to take it a different direction. You know, with the crabs.
What?
You know, speaking of. It's so much more like when I'm talking about crabs, you know, crabs in the bucket, whatever. You know, I don't want to too much go into all that. But like, do you believe in Miami? Let's talk about Miami.
Okay.
I'm from Miami, so I can talk about that. Me and you,
okay,
you know, we got sons, you know, from Miami.
Yes.
So, do you feel like it's so many other female rappers in Miami? Do you think that is a lot of people? Do you think it's anybody in particular that is stopping these talented women from Miami to not make it in Miami?
And do you feel like they have to know Trina to get through?
Oh, well, Trick Daddy tried. You know, he tried it. He was like, "Oh, you don't respect Trina, you ain't gonna make it."
That's what I'm saying. But I was like, is she really stopping back?
But I never disrespected Trina. Okay, like, if you get jumped and somebody like, "Oh, what happened?" Like, and they right there and saw exactly what happened. It's like, bitch, get your ass out of here. Girl, you know what the fuck happened. So it wasn't on some like, bitch, like, I never disrespected Trina. But yeah, so I don't feel like Trina and Trick is actually stopping people, but I feel like they could do more.
For people. Okay, got you.
More for people. Yeah, like, y'all talk all this, oh, I do this. Well, put the people on. Show them the way. You don't even, I mean, it's hard to not even say put people on, but like, show them the way. You should have more people under your belt. Like, yeah, I'm
like a roster.
Like, you know, like I helped do that. I put them in. You understand? And it's like, who have y'all helped? Like, y'all talk all this, but
so
it ain't showing nothing.
So I mean, like for I don't want to mess up the name. Like, is it Rihanna?
Rihanna,
yeah.
Like, Rihanna, yeah.
I remember
very
Trina
talented.
and Missy at one point was shadowing her at one point. And I look at her all the time. I'm like, she is fire.
I love and sweet, very sweet girl.
I'm like, what is not making her be what she need to be? She's been doing this. She was 11, 12, 13 years old in the studio. And so I'm looking at her. I know she signed with Cold Boy too.
Right.
She signed with Cold Boy. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's not allowing her to get to where she needs to be as an artist as well too?
Just an opinion. I just feel like with Brianna, you know, she came out super young. She was like really young. So I just feel like they had a hard time. Cause when she came out, she was spitting but I just didn't feel like the girl, her age, they weren't relating. So it was like she couldn't really find an audience that could really cater to. She was spitting like a nigga, damn near. So it's like the little girls ain't. They just didn't make the right music for her generation to relate to. When she finally kind of tried, it was like too. I just feel like you have that time and you gotta use it, and then it sometimes just be too late.
When the light is there, you gotta.
Yeah, it's like whatever. We on to something else. But I do feel like she can break. Like if she get she just need. I feel like her team. She need to. She need to rearrange her team.
Yeah, I think team have a lot.
Team has a lot to do with it. Like, especially if your team ain't right, it ain't gonna be right.
She need a new team, like, cause she's still very beautiful, very talented, and she just need the right sound, right music. I feel she need that one record. Like, she need it. She need it. Nice. She out of here. But yeah, Trina and Trick, you know. My thing with Trina, I just felt like, why are you sitting here saying, "Oh, you're not an artist, nobody knows you're trash, bitch"? But you say you never heard none of my music. So how am I trash? And you didn't even give me. You say I ain't never hear nothing, but you automatically gonna say, "Oh, you trash," but you say you never heard it. Yeah. So that sounds like some jealousy, hating ass shit. I'm never gonna like. Fuck, I can't stand Chameleon them because I felt like Chameleon them, they jump, especially the Chameleon. I never met this girl a damn, like I seen her at a show, but I never like genuinely met her for her to just cause my friends don't like you. So you feel like
y'all would have met outside of this situation?
Hell yeah. I get along with everybody. Like nobody would ever, outside of Trina them, nobody in the industry. I have worked with Birdman from Cash Money. I don't work with Jacquees. I don't work with some of the biggest people in this industry. And for somebody to say, oh, Nikki ain't gonna make it because she too disrespectful. None of them people would never put disrespectful in the same sentence of Nikki Natural.
That's what I said, because like, when I met you, it's like, I was like, dang, she's like the complete opposite from the
right,
show.
ever.
I'm like, you don't even see. Yeah, it's like.
I have no reason to disrespect nobody.
Yeah.
Ever.
So let me ask you a question. So far as Kaya, you know, I'm talking about Kaya because that's South. We're talking about South female rappers because there's a difference between up north rappers and down south rappers. You know, flow's different, the materials are different. So when you speak of Kaya and Trina, they've been going through this beef for 20 years.
Yeah.
So do you think she have any valid
It's been 20 years
of any beef?
Right, that would it feel like. If it haven't, it's real big.
The beef been going on.
It's been 20 years.
I know
It do seem like it's been a long time.
It's been 20 years. Like, really.
No, so.
Because this beef has been going on.
But, okay, so hit for hit. Who you think got the best hits? Hit for hit.
Who you think,
Hit for hit.
Okay, so like when this thing was going on, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, Trina.
Because you know the whole versus thing is like, you know, real viral right now. So like,
right. So if we talk about, you know, just songs that that Kaya actually wrote, and those her songs, she gonna kill Trina.
Okay, all right,
for sure. Like, of course, but if we talk about songs that, you know, Trina been dropping, and I feel like Trina would demolish Kaya, honestly.
But that's the thing I said. I think because Kaya hasn't been as consistent as Trina.
Right.
Trina's been like very consistent, and she's been dropping a lot of stuff, hit for hit, bar for bar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think that's where Kaya, because Kaya do got some good songs now.
She do.
She do. You know what I'm saying? Even with that one album though, she's still out there, and people still, you know, she dropped her little singles here and there. You know, she still is a good contender, and that's why I said I don't think it was a bad match. I would definitely watch it if they did.
I wish they would have did it.
I would watch it. I think it would be good.
I
for
wish
the female,
Trina would have did it.
Culture.
It would have been so big. It could have brought.
Even though they don't like each other now, but I think it would have been good for the female culture.
I feel like Trina, you always got to say, "Oh, I'm the queen. I'm this. You beneath me." Prove that shit then. Like, don't just say, "Oh, what I did." Come on, Kaya, you want this shit? Come get it. Let me shut your ass up.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have shut a bitch up. Like, let's do this shit then. Yeah. Shit, if I know for a fact I'm for the win, shit, let's go. Let's do it.
But I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, honestly, I like Kaya. So I like underground artists, and I felt like she has been, you know, persistent with music.
He said, because Trina had a machine behind her, and Kaya didn't have like the machine that Trina has, and that's the reason why she's been so successful. But I think it's a little bit of both.
I think if you have a machine, it's okay to say that you're gonna be pushed because you have the machine. But if you don't have a machine and you're doing it by yourself, and you're doing a little bit of team, a little bit of production money you have, she got like over 5-6 albums. You know, but people don't know that. But because I like to listen to underground artists, I can honestly say she's been working. You know, she's not doing 5 songs for a CD. She's doing more than 10, 14 songs, and she's spitting it. And not to say, you know, she's working with like Janet Jackson, Kanye West, and you know the list goes on. A lot of people don't know that, but
I think she's very artistic. I think for her to have not as much of what Trina has, as far as like the team, the people behind her, and for her to still be relevant, that shows you that she really is talented as a person. Right. So, you know, so I think a lot of people, she don't fuck with a lot of people though. You can just tell, like, she don't fuck with a lot of people.
But we don't know what she really went through behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of behind the scenes, Nikki, you know, like we can't leave that alone. I know that's part of, you know, your career path. You know, loving hip hop Miami.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff that goes on, you know, with it. You know, if you don't want to talk about it, I understand.
We can talk about whatever. I don't care.
Okay. So speaking of behind the scenes, like I know something like because I know you say you never disrespected Trina or whatever the case may be, and then you had Sikiana, you got Hood Rat. You know, just to name some. You know,
have you talked to any of them after the show? Like after the show ended, have you talked to any of them?
Who?
Oh, okay.
No, who? No, like
anybody since the show.
Well, me and Shay close.
Oh, so you close to Shay? Okay.
Really close. Like me and Shay talk almost every day.
Yeah,
that's
Shay
my boo.
She's a real dope chick.
Listen, you know, a lot of people in the beginning they were like, "Oh, fuck Shay, now she on this." Not that bitch is a hustler. Woo! I learned so much from her.
Yeah, she's a businesswoman,
and she's a vet in this reality TV. Of course, me and her gonna get along because I know business, and I ain't gonna lie. We had an instance when she did they had a segment of Love and Hip Hop where it's like something like they was like going over shit, and she was like, "Oh, Nikki, if Trina gave you a chance, you should have did it." And I called her, I'm like, Yeah, like, what you doing with me? She was like, Nikki, you need to understand TV. Like, and she checked my ass, and I respect her for that because it's like you have to separate reality from fucking real. Right? From the bit, it's like, this TV, bitch, give good TV. I'm going to give good TV. This is my job. I'm going to get that check. That's not going to ruin our friendship. Fuck that. Just know that this is TV, Nikki, and I'm going to do that. And I'm like, you right.
So what would you change? Like, looking at yourself, you know, the editing and the whole production, and they portray you to be the villain. Like, you was like the black sheep. Because everybody stayed together, but for some reason you was left.
Do you like how you were portrayed on the show? Do you feel like that was a good definition of who you really are?
Honestly, I feel like how they portrayed me, it got me here, where I'm at now. Okay, if I was just an ass kissing just with everybody else in line, like Trina bend over, everybody like, your turn. Like, you feel me? Like, no, I'm good. Like, I love, like, first I was like, no, I'm such a sweet girl. Why they doing this? But then everybody was like, smart people behind me was like, trust me, you're going to win in the end because the truth going to come out one day. Like, just chill. And I was like so sad because, you know, I'm such a sweetheart. And it was like, everybody, all my comments was like, bitch, like, who? You ain't nobody. Nobody know you. Like, duh, I just started. Like, like, duh. But it was hard. Like, I was going back and forth on the internet with the girls. And it was like, why the fuck I did that? But then it's like, whatever. Like, your emotions, sometimes you can't control them. But I do feel like I love how the TV portrayed me because that's who I am. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, that ain't me. It's just how they placed everything that made me look like a real bitch. Like, fuck all y'all hoes, y'all beneath me. But it was really Trina who was saying that, not me.
I mean, speaking of, I'm going to the, there's another thing I'm going to ask, but I'm going to just go back to that because I know as in a reunion, it shows you was a real sweet.
Right.
Because in reunion, he was very humble. He was sitting there. Yeah. And so I didn't see, like, what was you saying to trigger Trina to blow up the way she did blow up in the reunion?
For 20 years, you won't make it 2 years in this industry. And I would never give any bitch that's beneath me a chance to get under me.
How are you a role model? Look at you. You look a mess.
You're not an artist. You're a come your man that's 90 years old to take care of your mother dirty ass kids. Cause you talk about, hoe. Don't let this lace wig and these heels fool you.